Right then folks, how are we all doing today? My name's Luke. As always, I'm from Radford Creations, and today's video we're going to be following on directly from last week's video and finishing off our Damascus Viking Seax. In the last video we forged and ground it and quenched it, and in this video we're going to be fitting a handle and doing all the finishing stuff. We're going to start by getting all the forge scale off from the quench. And yes guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on this video. Need as many subscriptions as possible guys, trying to get up to that magic 1,000. And let's get going guys. Right guys, so we've got it all cleaned up to about 400 grit on the belt sander. Did have a little accident as I was sharpening it. It bit the belt and did that to it. Yeah, at least we know it's sharp. It did come flying at me about 4,000 miles an hour, but luckily it wasn't on camera, so you guys can't laugh at me too much. Alright folks, so we're going to do some electro etching now. This is obviously my logo, and that's the customer's logo on the other side. We've been through electro etching, so I'm not going to go too much into it. If you want to know a little bit more and watch the restoration of the British machete. And so yeah, I'll just do a quick video of me getting this done. Yeah, look at that. Looks awesome. Not too shabby. Customer's logo, the lettering got really small at the bottom, so it's not quite that clear, but what we'll do is we'll give it a quick clean up, and then we need to move on to making the handle. A bit more close up. Gotta love electro etching. If you guys want to see me do a full video on electro etching, then just put a comment down below and we can get that sorted for you. Oakley dokley folks, so we have 3 pieces of handle all cut up, all with holes drilled all the way through. Can you see that? There you go. So obviously those holes need to go into there. So what we need to do is open these holes up. We could have used a bigger drill bit, but I didn't want the, like, you know, that's plenty wide enough. for the tang to go through. We need to make it longer, not wider. So we use one of these, which is like a brooch. I got it from Amazon, I think I did. I'll put a link in the description below. And this is designed to go into gaps and open them up. So we'll crack on with that and start fitting this up to the knife. I feel like I'm doing this the hard way. It's working. It's slowly starting to get there, very slowly. The thing I don't want is I don't want it to be so wide and just be like a massive hole in the middle. I'd rather it just about went on. It'll give you such a much better fit, I'd say. So I could drill like a massive hole straight through the centre of that, but then it's going to be, you know, rattling around on the thing. Obviously we'll put epoxy in it, but I think the better fit we can do, the better handle it's going to be. But as it stands, it is taking forever, guys. So I'll check back later when it's a bit more done. Quick update, guys. So we've got the first, wow, that's sharp. Got the first section on. Just working on the middle section now. Yeah, I'll check back when it's done. All right then. So there we go. I've just glued it all together, so it's all going to be one piece, but it's not glued onto the tang yet because we still need to etch need to etch the whole knife. I need to figure out what I'm doing on the end because we're going to peen this over and I can't peen it onto wood, so I've got a little bit of old cut off steel which I've just cleaned up, which hopefully will stick on the end so we can peen it over. So yeah. Okay guys, I'm going to get this knife in the etch now, let this epoxy dry. Right guys, so this is ferric chloride in this tube here. It's what we're going to use to etch the blade and hopefully get that really nice pattern to come out. So we're just going to dump it in here. Right guys, so while the blade is in the etch, we might as well get on with something. So I've just drawn out a little shape of the handle on here. This isn't final by any means, it's just a guide to work to. When you're shaping a handle, you just want to keep going till it feels comfortable. Yeah, so just got the little swell in the middle and sort of swell at the end to keep it in your hand. But yeah, we'll just get on the belt sander and see how it does. When you're on the belt sander with your wood, guys, keep the speed quite low. Make sure you do a slightly higher grit on your belts, otherwise you're going to start burning wood or taking too much off or something like that. So keep the speed low, say like 120 grit belt, and it just gives you a little bit more control and you're not going to burn the wood, which is what you don't want to do. Right, we're going to wear gloves, rubber gloves when dealing with this ferric chloride, guys. It's not super acidic, it's not going to burn through your hand or anything, but will give you a nasty rash and stay in your hands. So see what this is looks like. Yeah, you can see the pattern there. There you go. Look at that. Right, I'm going to go clean this off in some water and some bicarbonate soda, which just nullifies the acidic reaction. And I'll show you what it's like when it's finished. There we have it, folks. Look how beautiful that's turned out. Excellent, better than I could imagine that. So what we need to do now is glue the handle and pin the handle onto the knife itself, finish shaping the handle, and we're pretty much done now. Sorry. All right. I want it to do, but not yet. So as always guys, 2-part epoxy, mix it all together till it starts going white. This is going to work. Okay, there we have it, she's on. Obviously not completely to shape yet, but once she's all dry, get on the belt sander, shake the handle, and we are done. Okay guys, I think that's looking very good. Pretty much done now. What I'm going to do is give the handle some a boiled linseed oil. See the difference in the top, that's what it was before. So this just brings out all the grain, brings out all the colour. And with a few coats it'll help protect it from water and stuff. Oakley dokley guys, we are all done. We have one Viking Seax with a African blackwood handle with orange spacers, hand forged. I think it's turned out really beautiful. My very first hidden tang. Had a little bit of trouble with the end cap and stuff, but we got there in the end. You can see all the etching we've done on it. The guy who's buying it's company. We'll talk more about that later. And yeah, I've had a bit of a practice with it as well, and she cuts really well. Right then guys, we are all done. I'm going to leave you with some close-ups of the knife, some pictures, some video, and I hope to see you next week. We have our Valentine's Day special next week where I'm going to be building a copper rose, and I hope to see you then. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you later guys.